Welcome to Modernizing Old Hymns. Today I'm going to look at a melody in the Lutheran hymnal. The name of the melody is St. George. I believe it's used for about 5 different hymns. It's used in the Lutheran service book as well. I'm going to give this melody some energy. It actually has some energy already. How do they get the energy in there? If you look at the hymn, you see it's got a rhythm to it, plus there's a repetition of notes in that rhythm that kind of gives it an energy. And I'm going to try and give it even more energy by using the same techniques. I'm going to have a background rhythm that keeps repeating through the whole hymn. And the rhythm is this. When I play a song like this, I like to give it an intro of the rhythm. That kind of gets it in people's heads already. Here we go. Got that rhythm going again at the end too. Okay, now this time I'll be playing the song in the key of G. There's links to sheet music down below. You can download that. I have put some of the chords in parentheses. If you want an easier version, you can skip those chords. This time I'll be playing all the chords. I'm just going to be strumming this one. Another thing I'm going to point out is on the guitar here. I'm not going to be playing the B major chord. The hymnal uses the B major chord there, but E minor is a lot easier if you're playing guitar. Same thing here again. The strumming pattern I'm going to use is down with the index thumbnail and up with the thumbnail, fingernails. And you start out with that pattern, helps to get it into people's heads. Again, I'll vary the rhythm some to work the melody notes in, especially when I come to an eighth note. I tend to play those by themselves and make them stand out a little more as melody. So let's give it a try here. And I'm strumming up to the melody note. First note is a B. Okay. get your right hand moving like a metronome, and then just work the notes in after that. Okay, now I'm going to play the hymn with a 3-finger pick. These 3 fingers. And I'm going to pinch. The melody will be played with the middle finger, and I'll pinch that with the bass note. Now, so far, I've been using kind of a 2-beat background here, going 1, 2, 1, 2. How about if we add a little more energy to it by using a 3-beat background? I'm going to play like this. 1, 2, 3. Now the melody might get a little altered here rhythm-wise. This is not a good song for congregational singing, but it'll be a nice song to perk them up at the beginning of the service, I think. The melody will still be recognizable. Now, to play that 2-beat background, I'm going to use strings 2 and 3. Even when I change chords. Why am I using strings 2 and 3? It just seemed the easiest thing to do. You could go higher with it. You could go lower with it. You can experiment with that if you'd like, but to me, strings 2 and 3 seem to be the easiest. Okay, I'm going to get that background going again. 2, 3. Here we go. Rhythm going a little bit longer. Let's add a little more energy to it. How about a 4-beat background? Not the 1, 2, 3, but this time 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will work that B major chord in this time. If you're thinking about learning another instrument or getting a new instrument, a guitar with 6 strings, it can be more difficult to play chords on them. An instrument with fewer strings needs less bar chords, easier to play some closer harmony. So let's give that 4-beat background to try here. Getting the rhythm in your head. Okay, now I'm going to add a little more energy to the song by adding another finger. I'm going to play a 4-finger pick with this one. Now, you may have noticed on the 3-finger pick when I got down to the D chord, I was actually using the A for the bass instead of the D. I needed more room, and still I had to double up on a couple of fingers. In order to play it with a 4-finger pick, we're definitely going to have to raise the pick, so we have room for all our fingers here. I raised it up to the key of C. I got some good news and some bad news for you in the key of C. The B, that bar B major chord, we can now play with an E. No need for a bar chord there. The bad news is we've got a couple of F chords right here. The notes are so high on that. Also the one down here. The notes are so high on that you're going to have to play a bar chord, or we'll have to be a little more creative. Here's an easy thing to do if you want to avoid that bar chord. Take the D chord, only play the top 3 strings there. If we raise that up a couple frets, that's an E. There's our F chord. And you can double up on some strings there, only play the 3. If you want, you can add a 4th finger over here on the 4th string. Sounds a little nicer. So I'm going to play this. The pick I'll be using is pretty traditional here. Pinch with your thumb on the bass note and ring finger on the melody note, and then index finger, middle finger, like that. So that's the pick we'll be using. Okay, so let's get that rhythm going again. E chord, normal F chord, normal F chord, C chord, and that high F chord. And back to the high F chord. Okay, so I hope you got some ideas today on how to put a little bit of energy into hymns. You want something slower, something easy for a congregation to sing along, but techniques like this can be used for instrumental solos. So I thank you for watching. I'll let it go at that.